Hi, my name is Gerard Genis. Today is the 11th of April 2026. I'm over here in Willem Cruywagen Street in Akasia, Pretoria, Gauteng, South Africa. Yeah, it's now I think afternoon. Unfortunately, a cat has been roadkilled on this road. It's very sad. It's very close to Stuart Dorling's house over there, the infinite serial bestialist who stays at Terrier Avenue 26, Eldorette, Akasia, Pretoria, Gauteng, South Africa, Street code 0182. Yeah, so I don't know if this cat was the cat that used to stay at my house. I think last time my mechanical assistant friend Jan was very sick, stayed at my house, and basically there was during my vacation, and my brother Gerard Genis and his wife Debora Helena Jordaan and his son Gerard Genis were not at my house during that time. And then when I looked inside of my garage one night, then I saw her with I think 3 little kittens. No, it's 3 little kittens. So they had that in. So I knew that on that day that basically I needed to become like the character Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. I needed to chase her away and her three kittens because he was not going to approve of them. He's basically like that character Bob from the film Fight Club, who's, you know, these animals, they can make you scream, rabbits or rodents and things like that, freak you out. He always then doesn't approve of any type of, because he's recreated my house in Akasia Gauteng into a sound study zone, which is not accustomed to animals because they need to meow and cough and do stuff like that and sneeze, and that's detected, and for him then you have to do another Bob hugging therapy session. So, but it is winter, so unfortunately these animals are going to suffer during winter to escape this. So you have over here, then you see a lot of people over here, they're now over there defending legally Mr. Stuart Dorling, who they state has the legal right to rape dogs to death and to roadkill cats and bush babies to death. They state so, and then they also state I have the right to be obese, cardiogenic, arrested by any black female all the time. So that's basically what the legal system of South Africa does. But yeah, it's sad. I don't know if this is the same one, how many grey cats are around, but I did know, I've only seen like one grey cat like this. I know it's a female one. I would dearly miss her. I know from last year, she would sometimes visit my house at night even, you know, we would chill out, she would go in by my backyard, I would feed her some food and stuff. I know some of the black neighbors that look well after her in a certain level or extent. I know the black neighbor staying at Terrier Avenue 28 and a black neighbor staying at Bondbox Street 5 did sort of allow her to stay with her. They also, I think what I saw, fed her, you know, they looked after the kittens. So, yeah, but it's unfortunate that this has happened. She stayed with them, but it can only last for a while. At my house, it would never have worked. There's too much. For me, taking care of animals is too much. It can make you disturbance, and then the disturbance leads to a study zone that's not approving anything anymore, and so forth and so forth. So, but yeah, this is very close to Mr. Stuart Dorling's house. Personally, because I was attached and I like this type of animal, took care of it, he would not keep it alive. If he had the chance, he would kill it itself or poison it itself. So yeah, let's just basically take a video recording with this. Yeah, so this is basically where Stuart Dorling stays at. Yeah, so he stays over here, so you can see it's close to his house. Maybe he was too busy raking dogs again. Last time there was an owl JC indirectly roadkill as well. You need to get lucky with him. He needs to steal your brain the whole time. Yeah, so this is Mr. Stuart Dorling's new house. So you can see over here, this is new construction that's happened to him. See from here until here. This is now new construction that happened at his house because his house broke down. Yeah, so it's definitely another guy that's kind of animals. It's a welder, sport welder. So he's not gonna basically, he's not gonna do order upon animals. Yeah. See, there's the police even. He's looking for something or someone. I don't know. Horrible job. So, yeah, this is the cat. This is yeah, these one right there. Yeah, no, that's very shame that's happened to her. The second thing that I do notice on this is how the head is burst open. Like there's nothing, you can't care about this cat at all. And I know there is this mother killer called Frederick Johannes Jordaan. He likes to indirectly kill animals or directly kill animals by stealing their brain matter the whole time. You know, what it's called Deadhead Fred is a game. Another one is that that guy Fred something who discovered a crystal skull. You know, Frederick Johannes Jordaan is himself a crystal addict. So yeah, those are the type of addictions. This is an entity who misuses sisters, is infinitely illegally neglecting sister Morbidly, and is infinitely laboring sister Jordaan in order to infinitely abuse cardiogenic arrest until progressively arrest me through the morbidly abused domestic worker Lettie. The problem is, if I'm stuck with a domestic worker like that the whole time, I can't save a cat like this who is agile and fun and fast. But for him, in modern times, it is more important to think that you are like, if I'm stuck with a morbidly obese domestic worker, for him, you know, it's not his fixation to allow me to be free from that. It's for him more a fixation that he wants to be more cooler, more popular, and more slender-like from me being stuck with that domestic worker lately. That's more important for him. So it's for him more important to be stuck. To be stuck with that domestic worker. It's just for him more important, rather than, you know, letting me be free and taking care of this animal and letting it be agile like hell. But that's JC. With JC here, I'm always going to be in a type of anxious position. When is he coming to arrest me? When is he going to do that to me? Do you understand? It's always that. You know, it's always caring about him and his sisters and his crystal head addiction. So this is basically the proof. That's what JC does to innocent beings like this. Because this is what he does basically to innocent beings like this. It's the best I hear so far. Now there's many defenders, many people, many powerful lawyers, and many powerful, even his sister Jordaan works for Ryko. Ryko is like, it's based in Japan. It's like Nike and a Canon, basically. So that's what happens in that case. Yeah, so, yeah, it's very sad. You think a cat can be immortalized, we'll always evade. You can teach us as much, but it's only going to go as far as possible. Yeah. Sharp. So I couldn't remember what I called there last time. I hope kittens are still somewhere alive. During the cold winter is going to suffer. But yeah, somehow I hope there will be better luck for them so that they can keep reproducing. Sure. And this is me, Gerard Genis, and goodbye. Bye.